Hello my friends, it's episode 97. I feel like I should explore all this before I go here. This feels like the next place to go.
I always have a backup plan.
Should go around in a neat little loop.
Keep your wits about you.
Five agility and 4 times agility bonus dogmatic rank percentage dodge. And some spicy hand grenades. It seems like I can't go this way, actually.
Let us not dawdle.
Whoa, whoa,
To
whoa, whoa.
arms! You will know the taste of anguish.
Fine, so be it.
I'll make it happen.
I am not defenseless.
Who, if not me?
I will tear your heart out for this.
It's as good as done.
You are mine now. Nobody escapes us. Let them tremble. Let me educate you on the art of pain.
On it.
Burninating the peasants. I should have just done this in the first place.
I'll see to it personally.
Sadly, I can't remove any of these horrible status effects.
Horror awaits. I bring agony.
Okay. I can probably kill him.
I always keep my options
To
open.
be fair. It's just that I can't attack more than once per turn like the navigator can.
Rise to the top,
See
or
not
get left
stop.
in the dust. You don't belong in this galaxy.
Do not plead for swift death.
I am ready for whatever comes. I'll make it happen.
You call this a strike?
It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally.
Come on, boys.
Pain is all. I am a prey taker.
Burn, you turd. Burn. Oh, beautiful. Catch.
I'll make it happen.
As I said, I'm quite the powerful psyker.
Let's make some opportunities. You never stood a chance. I always have a backup plan. Keep your wits about you.
The fresh corpse has your face and its killers are standing nearby. You better steer clear of them. Okay, if you say so. The only issue is, like, once again, you can't do more than one attack per turn, so grenades are just innately weaker than my psionic attacks.
Is there money to be made?
I think you're just supposed to evade them, but I genuinely have the power to kill them.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What is this? In a pleasant voice, the strange device invites you to put your hand into its depths and press the activation button.
I always keep my options open.
It's worrying.
Let us not dawdle. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, there really was nothing else to do here. But killing those three dudes was very therapeutic. I keep getting this message. I wonder if, like, if you don't pass certain checks, your injuries get worse and worse. Malice.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
The den you have found yourself in is filled with heady smoke. The walls are lined with living shadows. You have heard of this breed of Xenos, the Slith. I've killed quite a few. These creatures can be found in the entourages of powerful Dakari lords, where they serve as bodyguards and champions. Everyone gathered here is armed, they all bear scars and some even have fresh wounds. You notice a few humans among the Xenos, they clamour in a mishmash of tongues. Their laughter rings with lunacy and bloodlust. The trained eye does not fail to notice that virtually everyone in this place is under the influence of some substance or other, and powerful ones at that. The leader of this gang is powerfully built. His scaled hide is reinforced with engraved metal in several spots. The snake-like Xenos either fails to notice your presence or is simply ignoring you. Malice wants you to disappear, pathetic whelp. Lovely day we're having, isn't it? Not for you by the looks of it. What do you mean? I'm perfectly well. You're bleeding like a butchered carcass. Are you in pain? Smile, pain, Irish pain is my betrothed in this accursed world. Prove it. Nope. I will do no such thing. Here, I'll help you. You watch in detached surprise as drop something red spray slowly through the air. Is that your blood? The clawed hand has sliced open your throat, leaves behind a crimson trail. Oh, wow. You're just dead. I think that's the first time dying in a conversation before. Didn't even know that was possible. There's no escaping this conversation.
Have a backup plan.
Okay. I'll just step away from him, right? I mean, why would I even want to talk to this guy?
Is there money to be made? I always get the job done.
Veterans electrograft. Oh wow, he just kind of exploded.
Let us not dawdle. Failure is just a temporary setback.
Damn it, I failed on a 75% chance. That's quite bad.
Just as I planned.
Oh! I fixed it. Didn't really achieve anything though.
Keep your wits about you. Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
I don't seem to be able to do anything or go anywhere.
I always keep my options open.
A sleepy tool produced by low temperatures has been replaced with the languid ease of an undisputed leader in his element. convector has been repaired. Help me. The little strength you had left in your body has run out. You collapse to the floor and the darkness has nearly extinguished your mind, permanently envelops your vision once more. Fine, patch up the humanling. He's proven to be more useful than the rest of you put together. Sensation slowly returns to you. Your body is still in pain, but you're no longer on the brink of death. Your wounds have been crudely closed with metal clamps and your throat is pocketed with injector tracks. Looks like you're back with us. I don't know whether to offer my congratulations or commiserations. Enough lying around, get up and we will discuss how you're going to pay for your rescue. As soon as you stand up, you are seized by a strange sense of unreality, as if you are still there in the wicked darkness and everything around you is merely a twisted mirage. What, is your mind maggot giving you trouble? I saw it latch onto your spinal cord when you were being patched up. A fat, well-fed grub it was, with lots of teeth. It's dying now. They have a short lifespan. And that means its poison is especially toxic. You'll lose touch with reality from time to time. When the mind maggot dies, the final dose of poison will make you think your body is not your body at all. And then your heart will just stop beating. I could have pulled that thing out of you, of course, but I thought, why should I? Consider it a guarantee of your gratitude towards me. When you've earned your healing, I'll release you from it. Or you can reject my generous offer and look for help elsewhere. Have you heard about that humanling that's always hanging around the gate to the Atonomical Opera, gasping for breath and begging the homunculus to save her? She can't breathe normally. Even the way she says her name is funny. Yay Haradi, as if she's about to suffocate. A kind of translucent slug. It's a parasite going to be found on this side of reality. Mind maggots feed on your memory and inject toxic hallucinations in your mind to stop you resisting. What do you want from me? Kill for me. Go to the mangled sector and find the freak called Commissar, one of your kind. Spill his guts for me. Do that and you will earn my favor. Who is this Commissar? A prisoner of the Dukari who thinks too highly of himself. Instead of dying in the arena without any fuss, he's hiding, gathering other slaves of your race around him, making pathetic plans to get his revenge. It's an off-putting place. It's the base of the spire in which we live. Corners are stitched together with scraps of various dimensions, and in the mangled set, seams are starting to rip. Some unhinged humanling went there recently. What do they call him? War scene? He's old but strong and too loud. I'm gonna need a more serious weapon. Prove that you're useful. First do this and Malice will see that you have decent toys to play with, but not before. In the meantime, you can pick something out of the junk pile. I don't want to drag my whole gang into the mangled sector. The place will kill off 3 times more fighters than the Commissar's crew will. That means I need to send an assassin. Bring me his head in exchange. I will share my toys with you. Well, I might not go through with it. I might just lie to him.
Is there money to be made?
Some stuff. Most of it complete garbage.
I always have a backup plan.
I think my psychic abilities are definitely going to be the main way I get stuff done.
Keep your wits about you. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Nope.
Let us not dawdle.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Are they not just going to go ahead and kill me? Oh well.
That's how it's done.
Wow, I did it. 25% chance.
I won't let it define me. I always get the job done.
Oh, yeah.
Is there money to be made?
Can I not just steal one of these bikes and get out of here?
I always have a backup plan.
Portal to the arena. Every time I fail, I'm going to get another stack of perplexed. Which I am not going to be able to get rid of.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Where does this go? This profane device is designed to set the elevator in motion only when the wretched victims die inside the device.
Keep your wits about you.
There's a whole lot of loot around.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, we're back to where we were before. There are more containers around that I can't open.
Let us not dawdle.
Lift to the mangled sector. To the astronomical opera.
I always have a backup plan. I always keep my options open. Keep your wits about you.
My intelligence has been like bashed into the ground, so I actually can't do these.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Not this way, meat. So he says.
Let us not dawdle.
Down to the friggin' thing is where he wants me to go. Let's see if I can go to the arena.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, I'm not allowed to go there either. We're on rails. I guess I have no choice but to take the lift.
Keep your wits about you.
The Commissar. Yeah, I ain't gonna make that jump.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Not without serious injuries, anyway.
I'll learn from this mistake. Let us not dawdle. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay. This is very annoying, but hey. Rogue traitor! God Emperor did not forsake his chosen one. I prayed that our paths would cross once more. Your arrival is timely indeed. With the Emperor's chosen on our side, we can come out of hiding and exact vengeance upon the enemies of humanity, but I shouldn't take up your time. Speak to the Commissar, the one who leads these valiant souls. He will tell you everything you need to know. My memory betrays me. I lost consciousness soon after they dragged us into the shadows. I came to in a filthy arena. They had set some clawed beast against me. When I slew it, they sent another. I killed them all, one after another, and then the unseen spectators demanded more and more. At last, I had an opportunity. One of the beasts I fought damaged the enclosure, and I managed to escape the arena. You should have seen how quickly the scum who whooped and cheered from the stand set off after me. I forged a path with sword and bolter. I wandered for a long time in the darkness, and then I wound up here, where a loyal servant of the Emperor found me and gave me his chance to serve him again. A loyal servant of the Emperor has not lost the will to fight even in this impenetrable gloom. He mustered a resistance, everyone who can hold a weapon, and refuses to accept fate of a toy in the clutches of vile Xenos. The dwellers of these dungeons are myriad and most lacking in soul, courage, and willpower. Providence itself has brought me here. I assisted the Commissar in his search in hopes of finding you among the captives. Devoting myself to helping the faithful, yet frail, pluck up their strength and guiding the able, yet desperate towards hope. I found them, subjects of the Imperium that were taken to this den of misery and despair, scattered across this vast chasm. They were condemned to suffer for the amusement of the enemies of humanity, but the beasts were wrong in thinking we would simply resign ourselves to our fate. I have served the Resistance for as long as I could. My duty to these people is done. It's high time I rejoined you and pursued my original mission. But first, allow me to offer a few final words of guidance to my flock. Be strong in your resolve and pure in your faith, for our deliverance is at hand. Steel your hearts, for a great trial lies ahead of us all, but the reward for passing it is freedom.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
She was at the beginning of that, holding all of her equipment. Now it's gone. Hey! A heavy weapon, perfect. She is not injured in the same way I am.
I always have a backup plan.
Another loyal servant of the throne has found his way to us through these confounded catacombs. Fear not, approach. If you have faith in the Emperor, you will find only allies here. The Emperor protects. One might think the archetypical commissars from the Imperial Guard propaganda are posters of real-life drawings of this man. He has a large and powerful jaw, his eyes are hard and fearless. The small scar over his brow adds a certain rugged charm to his features. His coat, though worn, has been diligently cleaned and mended. Commissar Ecos, certainly, but my brothers and sisters in arms prefer to call me simply the Commissar. I was assigned to a regiment of the Victentian Zouaves. Who comes up with these names? I fought in a battle for the world of Camalt Secundus, where I was wounded and taken prisoner while unconscious. Having recovered from my wounds, I carry on fighting the wicked Xenos as the head of the local resistance cell, which I founded. My valorous comrades and I sabotage the enemy's activities while we devise our plan of escape. What power do contemptible humans have to threaten true faith? Our first ongoing objective is to keep bolstering our ranks by seeking out prisoners who haven't yet lost faith and willingness to oppose our nefarious jailers. Our second priority is to arm ourselves and train. I teach my soldiers the basics of guard tactics in order to mold them into a fully fledged assault unit. Most importantly, we gather information and plot our escape. We engaged on the enemy of the world Secundus. Los and of humanity were known to launch raids in the area, so we received orders to go and defend the good subjects of the Imperium. When the profaners descended upon us, we gave them no quarter. The enemy was routed and my unit drove them back to their ships. Our counterattack drove a wedge into the advancing horde and thwarted the invasion. It also meant that we were cut off on both flanks and surrounded. By the time our superior officers had already fallen, so I led my people in a bayonet charge. Taught the Xenos a lesson in blood, and then... I have no memory of how the battle ended. I came to consciousness in this foul place, disarmed and on the verge of death. I thought I'd die, but it was not yet time for the Emperor to release me from his service. You do not look too badly injured, and we are suffering from a severe shortage of medical supplies. Better to say what we have for critical situations. That scaled miscreant has long since wanted me dead. He craves my soldiers and forced us from our base to this perilous place. But he will pay for his schemes soon, once my plan is set in motion. Some of our own have captured a small Xenos ship that was moored for repairs on a remote unused dock. They eliminated the crew quietly, but left the pilot alive to sail the ship back to real space. We can get to the dock through a dimensional portal located at our old base. Was it Sergeant Vergesti's squad that was tasked with capturing the ship? Did he survive? The Emperor protected him, but he did not fail the Emperor. Regrettably, malice in his shriekers drove us out and took over the base, so the first order of business will be to confront him there. I propose that you take him by surprise and deliver the first strike. Every step in the Commissar's plan, when taken separately, seems viable enough. When combined together, however, the chances of success become ludicrously slim that only a complete madman would agree with this strategy. Core of my unit is composed of prisoners from various Astra Militarum regiments and a number of planetary guards. They form the assault squad that went on special operation under Sergeant Vergesti's command. The rest are common people who had the misfortune of being captured by Xenos. The only kinds you won't find here are heretics, lawbreakers, and cowards. Every morsel of intelligence has been acquired and every step of progress we made has been paid for in blood and pain. In arms, a new fighter has joined our ranks. The Emperor's grace is with us. Not sure what we're going to do about the mine maggot. cannot demolish that because I
Keep
do
your
not
wits about you.
have a melter charge.
Is there money to be made?
This is a check I failed earlier, I think.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Oh, Abelard is there.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh well, I guess I have no choice but to go across.
The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Ah, you just got a wound
I'll
though.
see to it personally.
And I can get rid of that. There we go. You barely recognize your loyal seneschal Abelard Royston's pitiful hunchback figure. Quithara, love. White amnesiac and fruits. Of course, love. The children are making mischief again. Quora, where are you? The drive stems right again. Another council session. Appeal to the Logitums. They will never be satisfied. Perhaps we should just give in. You always say that Dagonis is not your home. Seneschal, the Amendum Preferendum Militarum to attack Imperium states that an army officer of the Imperium submits to 3rd degree Xenos influence or higher is considered a traitor and a heretic. I'll have no heretics under my command, Seneschal. I order you to conquer this illusion at once. Get to it, officer. Heretic, I command you to brush up on your regulations before accusing an officer. The Amendum Pretertum Irandum abolished Xeno influence categorization and therefore... Saint's blood, Lord Captain, you're alive. Thank the God Emperor, death has not found you yet. Then again, given the circumstances, it may be for the worst. Thrice blasted Xenos simply chucked me aside like a piece of rubbish. I went to look for you or help and I ended up here. That's where it found me, that thing. Memory fails me, all I can remember is bits and pieces and needles. It pumped something out of me and then pumped something in. I seem to be in one piece except that creature. How should I put this? Its needles siphon the strength out of me. I feel older by a good decade or two. A spawn of nightmares so ghastly my mind refuses to picture a clear image of it. Nothing but meat, metal, and many, many needles. It feasted on me, feasted on my soul. We shall find a way to restore your time to you. Pray, Lord Captain, there's enough strength in this body yet. Your seneschal will not be easily broken by some... Could just use a brief respite. Who is Quinitharia? My late wife, Lord Captain, I think. In the time I wandered around here, my sanity may have suffered a temporary lapse. Where are the others? I have the faintest idea. All I can say is I managed to survive down here. The others stand a chance too. There were no weaklings in your retinue. Abelard! Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Should have got that Dakari weapons proficiency, huh? Actually, he's nearly leveled up. I might be able to get it. Depends on what the next upgrade is.
I always keep my options open.
Lesson learned.
I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure.
Okay, let's get out of here. I don't
There's
think
no
there's
dawdle.
anything more that I can do. You want to give it a bash, Abelard? You are my fastest character.
Nothing's impossible for this old
Oh,
officer.
he did it! Oh, it's locked.
I always have a backup plan.
It's locked and I don't have the mental capacity to unlock it. What the hell was that?
I won't let it define me.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Is there money to be made? Always keep your eye on the prize. Rise to the top or get left in the
I
dust.
guess I'm not going this way either. At least the nice thing is that I killed the guys that were here, so I can just run here without worrying about there being any defenders.
The sooner we start. Your seneschal is always there for you. It will be done. Look no further. We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Right. Anyway, that's it for now because we're out of time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.